You know, sometimes the simplest things can surprise us the most. Like when I first saw my neighbor Martha, who's 78 by the way, walking backward in the park. At first, I thought she might have lost something on the ground, but then she explained she was doing it on purpose and that it was actually making her sharper, steadier, and even happier. Turns out Martha was onto something big. Scientists are now calling backward walking one of the most powerful and most overlooked brain boosters for seniors. And the best part? You don't need any special equipment, gym memberships, or even a lot of space. Just a little courage to try something different. So today, let's talk about why walking backward isn't just a quirky exercise trend. It's a game changer for your brain, balance, and overall health. And don't worry, we'll start slow. Even a few steps can make a difference. First, let's talk about how it wakes up your brain. When you walk forward, your body moves on autopilot, but the moment you step backward, something fascinating happens. Your brain has to work overtime. It's like suddenly switching from driving a familiar route to navigating a road you've never seen before. That mental workout strengthens neural connections, which can help keep your mind sharp. My friend Ed started with just 10 backward steps a day, and within weeks, he noticed he was remembering names and details more easily. Now, here's something even more surprising. Backward walking is gentler on your joints than regular walking. If you've ever felt that ache in your knees or hips after a long stroll, this might be your answer. Because you land differently when stepping backward, it reduces pressure on those sensitive areas. My yoga instructor, who's in her 70s, swears by it for her arthritis. She calls it her secret pain relief move. And let's not forget balance, something we all worry about as we age. Walking backward forces you to engage muscles you don't normally use, especially those tiny stabilizers in your ankles and core. It's like nature's balance training. Start by holding onto a counter or railing if you need to, and soon enough, you'll feel more confident on your feet in everyday life. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This sounds risky. What if I fall? That's why we'll talk about how to do it safely, starting in your own home, maybe in a hallway where you can steady yourself. Because the goal isn't to walk backward a mile on your first try, it's to challenge yourself just enough to reap the benefits. And trust me, once you start, you might just find it's more fun than you'd expect. There's something wonderfully playful about it, like being a kid again. So why not give it a try today? Just a few steps. Your brain and your body will thank you. Now let's talk about how to make backward walking a seamless part of your routine, because consistency is where the real magic happens. Now that we've discovered how backward walking can reawaken your brain and protect your joints, let's talk about how to make this practice both safe and rewarding. The beauty of this exercise is that you don't need to transform your entire routine. Just a few mindful minutes each day can create remarkable changes. First, let's address safety, because nothing matters more. Start by finding your backward walking studio, a clear hallway with a wall you can touch for support, or a quiet stretch of pavement where you won't encounter obstacles. I recommend wearing shoes with good grip and keeping your gaze forward at first, not looking over your shoulder constantly. That might feel strange initially, but it trains your spatial awareness in powerful ways. My neighbor Bob uses his 10-foot patio. He walks back and forth while his morning coffee brews, calling it his brain coffee break. Here's a pro tip. Try pairing backward walking with something you already do daily. Walk backward to your mailbox instead of forward. Do a few steps backward before sitting down to read the paper. These small moments add up without requiring extra time. My friend Shirley does 5 backward steps every time she enters her kitchen. In just 2 months, she's noticed her balance improving when she reaches for high shelves. Now, let's talk about making it fun, because enjoyment is what keeps us coming back. Put on your favorite music and walk backward to the rhythm. Challenge yourself to count your steps in another language, or turn it into a social activity. My local senior center started a backward walking club where they cheer each other on. Laughter is guaranteed, and that's good medicine too. For those ready to level up, try these variations. 1. Slow motion walking. Exaggerate each backward step to really engage those muscles. 2. Heel-toe walking. Roll through each step to improve foot coordination. 3. Arm swings. Add gentle opposite arm movements to boost brain cross-training. Remember Martha, the neighbor I mentioned at the beginning? She recently told me backward walking did more than improve her balance. It changed her mindset. If I can learn to move confidently in reverse at my age, she said, what else am I capable of that I haven't tried yet? That's the hidden gift of this practice. It reminds us we're never too old to grow, adapt, and surprise ourselves. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Your brain is always ready to learn, and your body is always ready to move. It just needs the right invitation. Backward walking is that perfect invitation. Simple, free, and more powerful than it looks. So why not give it a try today? Start with just 3 steps. Notice how it feels. Then come back here and tell us in the comments, what surprised you? What challenges did you overcome? Your story might inspire someone else to take those first backward steps. If you found this helpful, hit that like button. It helps others discover these simple health boosts. And if you want more creative ways to stay sharp and strong after 60, consider subscribing. Here's to moving forward in life, even when we're stepping backward.